I've been fascinated with ghosts for as long as I can remember. Somewhere around the age of 7 when my mind was still tender, I routinely defied bedtime to sit in communion with the dark, silhouetted forest of my backyard, attending to presences I did not understand but could feel, undeniably, swirling their tornado-shaped dances in invisible realms, transposed onto the illusory quiet of night. I could hear their silence. This is everything I know about ghosts. A strange child, I became obsessed with seances, hauntings, possessions, magic, ESP, mediumship, and visitations. Reading every book the 3 local libraries had without satiation. Abracadabra. I create as I speak. Watching Carol Ann get sucked into the television set and wondering if that could really actually happen to me? And how do I do that? The ghost of my sister, the baby who died in my mother's arms while I grew in her belly. The ghost of my mother's anguish. I felt as a child but did not understand, and she could not tell me. Inviting my friends over and chanting, Bloody Mary, Bloody Mary, Bloody Mary, in the dark bathroom on my 12th birthday. The brown lady of Raynham Hall, the slit-mouthed woman, the Amityville Horror, Baba Yaga, Osunaqua. I couldn't stop. There were so many entities and supernatural creatures. Doesn't the Bible have something to say about coming back from the dead? Yeah, Jesus! For my Indian, Quran-toting family, Muslim family, reading the Bible was frowned upon. So, I would rebelliously ingest the New Testament under my covers with a flashlight. Fancying myself a badass spiritual warrior. The Lord's Prayer inscribed upon my lips in case of emergency exorcism. Surely goodness and mercy shall follow me all the days of my life. Stay back, demon! Ghost stories my parents told us as matter-of-fact events. Your aunt saw the ghost of a girl that was killed on the gloomy drunk road. That's just down the street. What if I see her? What if I don't see her? And why is her soul so tormented? The hungry ghosts that I found inside of me that cling to the illusion of needing, wanting, and seeking. Are you the keymaster? Because I'm pretty sure that I'm the gatekeeper. The ghost that I became when I built that fortress around my heart and hid myself from you. Trapped inside the hall of mirrors. I became a projection, my soul waning like a memory. So what exactly are these things we call ghosts? Are they the personification of our fears? Our frantic minds giving form to the formless in an attempt to make them clear? The trick of the light? Trick of the mind? According to the Tibetan Book of the Dead, having a good life is predicated on the knowledge that any one of us can die at any time, anywhere. The nothing is inconceivable and cannot be entered, for in thinking of nothing, we are conceiving it as something. Love is also an unseen force, and will alchemize through the prism of the heart, all entities become holy. I learned that all these invisible forces which affect us, all these prelingual sensations, unnameable, that we call them ghost, spirit, angel, specter, desire, loss, intuition, will, can also give us strength, guidance, like life force itself. We can call on them like the muses, call on them like the spirit of understanding. The word spirit comes from the Latin, which came from the Indo-European, almost always meaning breath. When my 46-year-old sister, the mother of 2 beautiful boy children, passed away last summer, she told me, 2 days before she left her body, you know, I'm just not ready to go yet. I haven't yet told my story, you know, of how I got here. We sang her off on her journey, and when she died, her breath, like the tide, simply went out and didn't come back in. And when we read Rumi and William Blake and Anais Nin, are we conjuring their ghosts? Their stories, their disincarnate form, their words, abracadabra, manifesting out of invisible realms into reality to exist and multiply worlds of their own creation, a kind of immortality, incantations into eternity. And if I don't know how she got here, I can write her story now. If that same breath that is in her is in me, is life force, universal happening, then it is the same force that moves in everything. And then she is the brilliance of the fire-forged diamond. She is the dawning of the rays of the sun. She is the shimmering of light dancing through the leaves of a tree. She is the smiles on her sons' faces and every laugh everywhere. She is the rainbow psychedelia of the dewdrops and the washing comfort of the ocean. And I am the ghost of her love, unshakable and undying, rising like a celestial tide to blanket her children. Abracadabra. As it came to pass as it was spoken.